Hey YouTubers, X Factor here. This is Chivalry. It's some late night TDM, and the red guys are on my side, blue guys are on the bad side. A lot of people are asking me, how do I get started? What are the basics? Well, first and foremost, there are a ton of players who are better at it than I am, but I picked up a lot of tricks along the way. Number one, don't bite off more than you could chew, which I just did right there. I'm being shot at, and I'm being pursued. Now, I keep looking over my shoulder. Why? To see if their friendlies are coming, and more importantly, if I'm about to back up into some bad guys, which is bad. So, little archer, close the gap, use cover, use whatever you can. Remember, if they've got the longbow like that, it's a shorter reload. If they've got the crossbow, it's a painfully long reload. So, use anything you can to cover your advance. Now, look, I'm low health. I'm full stamina now. That's the yellow bar at the bottom you don't see anymore. Now I'm healing. Know when to regenerate health. Just sit here, just chill. Red bar goes up. Again, if you're out of stamina, that's bad too, because every time you block, you're going to get stunned. And you're not going to heal. So let's see if we can bite off some more bad guys to alleviate or to minimize some of the team damage, overhead swings, alternate overhead swings, and stabs, thrusts. That's it. Now, I'm spamming the mouse button a little bit here because there's 4 or 5 guys and I'm trying to survive, which I never thought in a million years. So don't forget to feign your attack every once in a while. Now, if there's this many guys, you're probably not going to want to feign too much because it's going to take too much time. And know how to block. See, he just blocked. Now, I faked that one there. He didn't bite for it. And I still can't believe I survived that. So on to another map. I need to kill the red guys this time around. And overhead right there. And I'm using a Vanguard with a longsword, and I don't want to kill my teammates, so it's stabbing motions, it's overhead motions. One of the things you can bind are your alternate strikes. It's a left to right swing, and it's an alternate overhead swing. The other things that you could do is look up as you overhead swing, it delays your strike, and look down when you overhead strike. It speeds up your strike. And it's all about timing, getting those guys to mess up. But again, a couple guys coming. Get a hit on his leg, a little bit of damage, not a lot. I had to headshot him from there. And here's the nice thing about the thrusting attacks. Right there, one shot. If you get him right in the heart, that's a one shot. And this guy, the spear chucker, a little crafty, a little bit slippery, and I'm taking damage. Time to get out of dodge. I'm not going to heal right here. I'm going to try to run through my friendly and get all of the bad guys in one direction. There's that alternate swing. You see how that went from left to right? A lot of people don't expect that. Beginners and advanced players, and it's a good one to lead off, especially if the tree's on your right. If the tree's on your right, that swing's not going to make it again. And there it is again. With that guy's back turn, I can probably just left mouse button spam, knowing I'm not going to kill my teammates. Quick overhead again. And then you can feign, you can stop your combos. So you can start, first swing goes through, second swing starts to go through, hit Q, cancel it. And it will mess people up. And he tried to do a little charging technique. Now, the Bardiche there has quite the bit of range, and he's doing a lot of blocking. Now, there was a quick little move. He tried to do a jump attack, and that you can really mess up the timing with, too. So, mix it up. Learn to look up, learn to look down when overhead striking, and see how I'm trying to juke this guy out. That's a shorter reload, but here's the cool thing about this game. You run faster if you're behind people. There's a built-in mechanism in this game that you can't be outrun. Doesn't matter your class. And there's another overhead strike again. So I'm just piling them up right here. I got a little pile of death going on. If they're not looking, I'm going to try to get the overhead, or I'm sorry, the side swipe. Why? Because you can behead them. You can behead them with an overhand strike, but the side swipe I have more success with. So pile back up with your friendlies. There's a fake attack too far away. There's a stab, and then get him to bite into a block, but I whiff. Now I fucked up right there. He did some turning motion, turning his strike, which I think in that case sped it up, and that really messed me up. There was me trying to look up. So you can look down too to dodge. You don't have to block every time, and that's the thing I'm really working on right now is the looking down to dodge. Shooting at people's, or not shooting, but striking at people's legs, because you do take damage, and I'm in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I probably should have backed up. And if you get the timing right, you're going to win that if you can learn the reach and the attack speed of your weapon of choice. Now, I play a lot of Vanguard. Why? Because I'm comfortable with it. I use one weapon because I'm getting comfortable with it. I'm new to this game. Now, I do mess around with the other classes, and I'm starting to perfect the man-at-arms, and this shit is just hilarious. Catch a guy standing still, just shoot him. His body's good, and that guy got smushed. So there's a lot of fun that you can have with some of the mechanisms in this game, including the booby traps, but you gotta know how to use them properly. That thing doesn't have a lot of drop, a little bit of a lead, but not a lot of drop because it's a slower projectile. And then there's a block, there's a fake, very quick fake. I could have waited a second longer. And the overhead, chop off their heads. Have a nice day. Now I'm in trouble right here. But I got that overhand to land, which knocked him back a little bit. There's a fake, there's another fake, and there's a stab through the chest. The chest really hurts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial on Chivalry. Hopefully it helps you. Remember, go into your keybinds and check some of those out. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to thumbs up. We'll see you, YouTube.